And here we have Robert Ballard, a brilliant winner, 2.75 metres in red. Kersop in white, 4 metres. I Reed in blue, 6 metres. Potter in yellow, 7 metres. Merdith, one of the gift favourites in green, 7.25. Island in pink, 7.25. And Butters in black, 8 metres. A very, very open semi-final. Merdith got away to a very good start and is the early leader from Butters and Island. Ballard began reasonably well and Kersop coming through. It's Merdith in front halfway down the track. Butters coming at him. Merdith just the leader from Butters and flying home Kersop, and I think Merdith's just beaten Kersop, Butters and Ballard in a great first semi.
Well, what a crackerjack first semi-final that was, with the green and the favourite just hanging on to win that. Merdith, he settled well and he was off the blocks fairly quickly, and he's grabbed Butters in the first stride and is powering down the track. Right at the corner there is Sam Kersop, who's put in a big run, but he's found the distance not quite long enough, and he's just hung on Merdith, and he's reaching for the line as he throws to the tape.
And only a matter of inches in that. Here's the head-on shot, and the time recorded by the winner, 12.13. Derek Merdith through in the first semi-final. Let's speak to Derek now, and down there with him, let's say a very good afternoon and welcome to Bruce McAvaney.
Thanks for that, Peter. Derek Merdith with us. Congratulations. It was very tight.
Probably one of the worst starts I've ever done, so I came out too slow there, but got there at the end.
What did you think? Do you think you'd held Sam off at the end?
Yeah. Normally my start's my best point, but when I came out so bad, I really had to work on it and just keep it up there.
Looking forward to the final?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Get a good start and you'll be right in it.
Definitely, yeah.
Good luck to you, Derek. So Peter Donegan, Derek Merdith has got through after the first semi-final. Very close finish here with Sam Kersop in second placing.
Second semi-final, here's the field. D.A. Turnbull red, 3 metres. B.D. Gulliver white, 4.25. A.J. Saunders blue, 6 metres. G.E. Davies yellow, 7 metres. B.V. Wright, 7.5 in green. One of the gift favourites, Kevin Silver in pink, 9 metres. And M.D. Evans in black, 10 metres. Racing, Silver began reasonably well. Evans was away with him. Coming out quickly was Wright, and from the back mark Gulliver and Turnbull, but Silver's taken the lead now halfway down the track, and the old fella's powering away, and Silver's going to win it comfortably. In second placing was Turnbull on the line, and pretty close for third between Saunders and Wright.
Well, didn't Kevin Silver show a clean pair of heels in that one? This is the best start he's got all weekend. He was a bit sluggish in the 70 semi-finals this morning, but he's got the field covered, and a very, very impressive winner. You can see that Turnbull, who strode home well last week, but this time he can't get within 2 or 3 metres of Kevin Silver.
The time was 12.25, not as quick as Derek Merdith in the first heat, but nonetheless very impressive. Kevin Silver in the second semi. Here he is with Glenn Driscoll.
Well, Kevin, you teach these young fellas how to run, can't you?
Yeah, well, I'll give them a few years start, so I reckon a metre for every year will be all right.
How much experience would you have over these younger fellas? They're running there now pretty well. You had to lead most of the way.
Yeah, well, I don't know a lot of the guys down here, but I know young Wright in the green. He's from New South Wales. But as far as the other guys, I really don't know them all that well.
Right, well, you've still got a little bit left for you in about an hour and a bit's time.
Yeah, I might be able to find a little bit, hopefully. Probably have to.
Well, good luck. All the best, Kev.
Peter Halvey in white, 4 metres. Frank Corsello in blue, 4.5. Rod Butters yellow, 6 metres. And S.L. McGrath in green on 7 metres. Hargrave a late scratching.
Young Murphy ran fairly well on Saturday off 3.5, and he's got a fairly good performance as an amateur, but he has to improve a little bit if he wishes to qualify to the Stawell Gift final.
Away they go in the third semi. Halvey got away to a very good start. McGrath on the outside leads from Butters. Halvey coming through in the final stages. It's McGrath the leader. Halvey trying to wear him down from Butters. McGrath in front of Halvey, and Butters close to home. McGrath, I think, with a throw has just beaten Butters. Halvey in a blanket finish, and close up Corsello and Murphy.
Well, what a great finish by all 4 runners. It was you can see that McGrath has got out very early, and he's put a bit of a space in Roddy Butters. Halvey's just shaded Frank Corsello, but now is where the long striding Halvey, Butters and Corsello start to gain on McGrath, and I think he's just going to hang on here. Butters is the one that's closing hard on him, and he's just got there, I think, in the final desperate lunge.
And the green has gone up. McGrath is the winner from 7 metres in the time of 12.31 seconds. A magnificent third semi-final.
It really was a magnificent third semi-final. Stephen, the last 20 metres seemed a hell of a long way for you.
I heard they're coming down on me, but I thought And about the 90 there, I thought I could have held them off. Yeah, at that stage, as you can see, about now they start to come home. I couldn't see them in sight. They're home on me there now. I'm in here for a chance.
Think you've got a good chance in the final?
Yeah, the blokes that ran the quicker times are out in front of me, and I like to come home on a lot of people. Don't like to run out from the front. I like to come home from the back, and I'll be in there with a big chance.
What does an 18-year-old do now?
Goes for it.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
He'll be
Steven
going
McGrath, who has qualified by winning the third semi-final here at Stawell.
Go from red, 3.75. Clark from white, 4.25. Runner-up here, once before. Calvert in blue, 4.75. Emerson in yellow, 6.25. Chris Walton in green, 7 metres. Ian Marchese in pink, 7.75. Gentlemen, briefly.
The Western Australian Copper Bianca is going to have to improve quite substantially if he wants to get his way into the final.
The odds-on favourite in this semi-final, David Clark from Scotland, the big striding Scotsman. He's going to run very well, won it very easily on Saturday.
Dave Coppett, the long jumper, he's got the job ahead of him as well.
Clark commenced very well. Also away quickly was Capo Bianco. Now Marchese and Walton are showing good speed. Walton's got a bit of a break on them at the moment, halfway down the track. Can Clark overhaul him? Walton in front. Clark getting to him, got there on the line, and had a little bit up his sleeve too at the end, even though he's only won by half a metre.
I think that's quite an impressive run by the big Scotsman David Clark. He's aptly named the Beast, and he more or less ran this field down the last 30 metres and had a bit of a glance as he went across. You can see here he's got them covered halfway, but Walton has given him the slip halfway down, but he runs to him in ease, and he just pips him up and has a quick look as he goes over the tape.
Well, I think we may have just seen the new favourite there, David Clark. His time, with something to spare, 12.15 seconds after the fourth semi.
Towards the end of that race, David?
Not really, mate. I just sort of took it out maybe 10 to go, and by that time momentum takes you through, so there's not exactly a bucket left, but I remember being in this position back in 85 and ended up running like Bert Logan in the final. So
Did you get a bit worried towards the end there with this guy had a couple of metres on you?
Well, the best part of my race is actually the last 50. The guy was very strong, but we've been practicing on this for since 85, and I see I've got it right there, so roll on the final really, and hopefully I can do a bit better than 85.
What are you going to do now between here and the final?
Oh, not much. Lie down, have a little drink, a little cold shower, and that's basically it.
Excellent. Well, good luck.
Okay, mate.
Thank you, David.
Dave, from red, we had LV Newton from 4 metres, SM McIntyre white 6 metres, Murray Dinan blue 6.5, W Pasquale in yellow 7.25, SJ Foreman green 8 metres, and SP Ryan in pink 8 metres, and probably the most open of the semi-finals. Ryan away better from the outside than Foreman. Pasquale began okay. Now the white McIntyre starting to come through quickly. Halfway down the track and they're stretched right across, and it's McIntyre who's taking the lead. Newton running on well, but McIntyre goes to the line to win the 5th semi. Murray Dinan got up to run second, and Foreman was in 3rd placing.
Well, the big striding McIntyre has got up and won this particular semi-final. He got away well. He's got his arms and legs pumping. You can see the fight between Dinan and Pasquale in the blue and the yellow. McIntyre's covered them there and is just starting to stride away. Murray's trying to go with him, and the rest are starting to fall behind. But McIntyre, very impressive performance.
And the time, 12.25 seconds. What a final we are going to have. All of the runners pretty well bunched up. Simon McIntyre, 12.25 from the white. The winner of the 5th semi-final, here he is with Bruce McAvaney.
Well done, Simon. You looked to have them covered very early in that race.
Yes. It's the start, it's the slowest part, and I knew if I got around him at the start, I'd have it.
You must give yourself a good chance now of winning the final.
That's what I'm here for. Yeah. I just come down to win. Yeah, it's good work on my start. If I can get around him in the first 50, I'll have the rest of the race covered.
Well done, congratulations. You look very impressive. Good luck this afternoon.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Welcome back to Central Park in Store for the running of the 6th and last semi-final of the gift. TJ Mason in red, 4 metres. AJ Coombs white, 6 metres. T Marvin blue, 6.5. Evenson in yellow, 7 1/4. Bryant in green, 8 metres. And Karutz in pink, 10 metres. Off they go. Karutz commenced smartly from the outside, leads from Bryant. Marvin coming through now, then Coombs and Mason. It's Karutz in front. Marvin trying to pick him up. He'll find the last little bit hard. Karutz in front. Flying home is Mason, but Karutz got there. Karutz has won it from either Marvin or Mason, who flew.
Well, I think that we were expecting Joe Marvin to absolutely fly out in front and stop, but Hayden Karutz has won himself through to the Stawell Gift final. You can see he's out in front, he's off the limit of 10 metres. You can see Joe Marvin is absolutely flying. If he could only hold his form all the way, he'd win it by a street, but there he's starting to tie up. Hayden Karutz is running very, very well. Tim Mason and Emerson and Coombs are running at him, but he's won it by a good metre and a half.
And Karutz has recorded the slowest time, 12.46 seconds, but nonetheless, he's through to the Stawell Gift final.
Well, you're into the final, Hayden.
Yes, it's a bonus.
Do you think you get this far?
No, well, we're sort of playing on another race, but it's a big bonus to get in this. I just enjoy myself now.
Exactly. Well, you've got a chance as, out of all these runners. Here's a run here. What are you thinking there?
Well, I saw the blue or whatever he was sort of move up alongside of him, but I just held my form and held together. And I've got there quite easy then.
Yeah, kept going for that line and thinking of that $38,000 that's on the line.
Yeah, it'd be good, wouldn't it?
It certainly would be. Well, you've got a good enough chance as the rest. All the best, Hayden.
Thank you.